Today in our 2016 Forest River FR3 with the Ford F53 chassis, we're going to take a look at and show you how to install the SumoSprings Maxim custom helper springs for the rear axle. Part number is SSR-187-40-1. Now here's what our Sumo Spring Kit's going to look like. Here we've got our driver's side pre-assembled. As you can see, this custom kit, it's going to help to upgrade that rear suspension, take a lot of the strain off of it. Got our upper bracket here. It's designed to mount right to the frame. And then the lower bracket, which is designed to fit right over our spring pack down at our lower leaf springs. Now what these are designed to do is compress up to 80%, and then they can actually extend by up to 50% to help take care of the side-to-side body roll that we get a lot of times out of our RVs. And it's also going to help to really soften up any of those heavy bumps that we encounter. Now, as they sit on your RV normally, they're not going to be doing a whole lot of work. It's very minimal change. It's when the RV starts to tip side to side from either wind, taking a sharp corner, or even uneven pavement, kind of tossing that weight side to side. These help to reduce that. They're going to work independently from one another, and they're also going to work together. So as the body roll were to start to lean towards the right side, this would begin to compress, and it's going to resist that effect. On the opposite side, since we are attached to the axle and also to the frame, as this stretches, it's just like a spring. It wants to pull back, and it wants to pull that back down. It really gets it settled back in much quicker, so we don't have that side-to-side feel. All in all, these are really designed to help to reduce driver fatigue. As you head down the road, that body roll side to side, you constantly have to fight the steering wheel to try to keep it going nice and straight down the road. These are going to help out with that, so by the time we get to where we're going, we'll actually be able to enjoy it. Now, assembly is a really straightforward, nice process here. We just want to take our upper bracket, lay it on top, want our lip to face up. We're going to take two of our short bolts. Those are going to get threaded in. Once we've got them started, we'll just secure them. Now that side is going to mount right up to the frame. This is going to be for our passenger side, so it'll kind of look like that. That'll be the back. You can see there's a little keeper. It's designed to slide around. They call it a finger. It goes around one of the U-bolts there. So we just want to make sure that we've got that positioned accordingly. We need to have these opposite. So you can see the one we've got set up for the driver's side. It's going to be on the back side there. So our passenger side, we want to make sure that that finger is facing the other direction. Just put our same bolt right through the bracket there and get it secured. We're going to start on the driver's side. We've got that finger towards the back. We're going to place that right up on our spring, just like that. You can see where that upper bracket's going to come make contact with the frame there. Get that pulled as far forward as we can so that finger is up against the back of that U-bolt. Then we'll grab one of our lower brackets. We'll also need two of our U-bolts. And put one of these down on each side. Our bracket's going to go around the bottom. And then onto each one, we want to thread one of our 3/8 locking nuts there. Now we'll tighten those down evenly from side to side and get them torqued. Now we'll head over to the passenger side and repeat that same process. All right, now it's time for us to get our upper bracket in the right position. To do that, you'll have jack stands. You want to lower down your coach, and that's going to raise the bracket up on the frame. You can see I've made a little line here at the middle of the bottom hole, and we're going to need that to match another mark we're going to make 6 inches down from the top of the frame. Right there. Get that marked on both sides there. Once we have our marks lined up, I'm going to use a 3/8 drill bit, and I'm going to mark the center of that hole don't want it to move, so you might have to just put your hand on your bracket there and prevent it from wiggling around. It's going to give us a good mark there right in the center. Do that on both sides. Now we'll just use a few drill bits. We'll start with a small one and work our way up until we have a 3/8 hole in both of those locations. Now you want to ensure that, just like this vent line running behind the frame there, that you don't have anything that's going to present a problem as far as drilling through brake lines, fuel lines, things like that. Just make sure that's clear and we can get those holes drilled. Now we'll take one of our bolts, we want to slide that through. We need to place with another one of the lock nuts on the back side. We're going to do that for both of our hole locations and we'll get these secured down. Now just like before, we're going to use our upper bracket as a template. We're going to drill the hole out just above that one. And with those drilled out, we can repeat the same process that we used for the lower set of holes, just in the upper set now. Now we'll get the 4 of those torqued down. Now we can head over to the passenger side. We'll go through that same process for mounting the upper bracket there. And that's going to complete our installation of the Sumo Springs Maxim custom helper springs for the rear axle. Part number SSR-187-40-1 on our 2016 Forest River FR3.
Click the link below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com.